Hi, Daniel with eTrailer here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the CURT Class III trailer hitch on our 2025 Toyota Sienna. If you decide to get this hitch for your Sienna, please let us know how you like it in a review or a comment. Adding a hitch to your Sienna is a great option for you and your family. If you're deciding to put a cargo carrier back here, a bike rack, or even do some light duty towing. If you do decide to do some towing, make sure to get some a 4-pole wiring harness included so you can make everything legal when you're going down the road. This hitch has a 2-inch by 2-inch receiver here, which will accommodate most of your accessories. It does not come with a pin, but it does have a 5/8 inch pin hole here. Most of your accessories, if you do get some, then they will usually come with a pin. You can also get a locking pin here at eTrailer if you want a little more extra security. And as you can see, it has these chain loop holes here that can accommodate an S-hook or even a clevis style. The towing capacity for this hitch is going to be 3,500 pounds. That is the trailer plus whatever inside of it. And then your tongue weight is going to be 350 pounds, and that is the amount of weight pushing down on the hitch in this direction. That's good to know if you're having a cargo carrier or a bike rack. Now, if you do have a weight distribution on your trailer, then those numbers will go up to 5,000 tow weight and 500 tongue weight. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple measurements you may need to know. So from the ground to the top of our inlet here is about 12 inches. So that's important to know if you're going up steep inclines and you don't want your hitch and your accessory to bottom out there. Our next measurement here is from the center of our hitch pin hole to our outermost bumper here, and that is about 4.5 inches. So that's a good measurement to know if you do have a folding accessory and you don't want that to make contact with your bumper. Now, the installation on this hitch is very straightforward. All you got to do is bolt on and you're ready to go. But if you do decide to get a trailer wire harness included, or you don't have the time to install it yourself, feel free to check out our dealer locator and we can find someone who can do it for you. But without further ado, let's get on to the installation. All right, we'll get started by taking this plastic piece off of here. There's going to be 3 push pin fasteners you're going to want to remove. I get a flathead screwdriver and kind of put it in one of those grooves. Just give it a twist. And it should come right out. And once you got all those, make sure you keep those just when you reinstall this. So now there's going to be 3 10mm screws you're going to also have to remove. One there, one there, and then one a little bit further up. There is going to be one more 10mm bolt right up here that you're going to have to remove as well. All right, now we can go ahead and take this down. All right. So we will not be reinstalling this on this vehicle today, but do keep in mind if you are going to reinstall this that there is dimensions on where to cut it for it to fit back up into place on the instructions. Now there's going to be 3 plastic plugs in your threads here that you're just going to want to remove with a screwdriver. Once you get them started, you can pull them out. And then you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. Now, with those removed, you can spray it with a little silicone and brush them out just to make sure there's no burrs in there and you won't get hung up. And then I'll take one of the bolts that come with it and thread it in there just to make sure I don't have any hang-ups when we are having the hitch lifted into place. Now I'm going to go ahead and do that for all the other holes. Oh, it's yelling at me. So once you've done that, now you're ready to put the hitch into place. Do make sure that when you're putting this conical washer on that the teeth are facing inward so it's going to bite into that hitch. Now we can go ahead and lift our hitch into place. Now I'm just going to get one hand tied on both sides just so it holds the weight of the hitch. Now I'm going to get the rest just hand tight here. And now I'm going to get them the rest of the way with a 19mm socket. Now I'm going to go ahead and torque all these down to the specs and the instructions. If you don't have a torque wrench at home, you can purchase one here at eTrailer, or you can usually rent one at your local auto parts store. All right, now I'm going to do all of them on this side as well as the other side. Now once you torqued them all down, you're ready to hit the road. That about does it for this install. I'm Danny with eTrailer. Thanks for watching.